we are live now. Session 15 of Out of the
Hi.
Abyss.
It's over.
So many.
And it has been a while. Does anybody remember what happened last time?
There were some mushrooms? The
We
mushroom
were following that guy, the Darrow with the wacky hat.
We ate some mushrooms that got small.
Yes, we ate mushrooms, got small. We were chasing him through these caverns, had to fight some regular-sized spiders, which were effectively giant spiders. And then we found, there was some weird plateau where you could just, hear things through the phasers. Didn't quite figure out what to do with that.
Yeah, we were right after that.
Yeah, and we're closing in on him.
Yeah, I think
Hiroki, that's the guy.
Obzam tried it a couple times. You have to get up there and try to focus your inner something.
Oh yeah, and also, are we using the 2024 versions of our character sheets now?
I have not converted everything yet, so everything is still on the main one. From what I can tell, the 2024 versions, you have to start with a new character. You can't import it. And it's still buggy.
I just manually put in all the abilities for the 2024. Which should I be using, the 2024 or the original?
Whichever one you want.
Okay, I'll use the 2024, so it's got more stuff on it. All right. So
You may have to re-drag your token out, and I may have to link them again just in case when it happens, if nothing does happen when that happens.
Okay.
Let's see.
VTT or Beyond VTT.
I can move my token.
Thing works.
You can still move it, it just may not be linked. So if you adjust your hit points on your character sheet or whatever, then it may not properly.
And yeah, if you're using D&D Beyond, you have to manually make any changes on that still.
Did it load correctly?
You would think if they were going to roll out a brand new pseudo edition with this giant online database thing that they already had, they would have made it work properly.
Yeah, with Roll20 they have the new sheet, and it's okay, but it's like they started it too close, I guess.
I more meant with D&D Beyond than with...
Oh yeah, that too. Let me see.
Oh, right.
I think Obzam went up there. He did not manage to focus. He was trying to focus on anything mentioning Droki, and I don't remember what else. And all he got was a jumble of different voices, and it turned out to have some psychic damage from that.
Yes, I made a wisdom saving throw. I'm not great at those, and it didn't go so well.
And then I don't know if you had tried a second time or if anybody else wanted to try a second time. What you do here, though, besides a jumble, is you hear a lot of mentionings of Droki, just you can't focus to get anything coherent out of it. So you think you're on the right track somehow, but trying to isolate anything useful was beyond you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't have the mental fortitude to push through it. But yeah, I explained to everyone else what happened there, if anyone else wants to try it.
I want to try it, but I want to listen to references for a dragon egg.
Okay. So Rukook can go up onto the plateau, or the mesa rather. When you do, down below it's just a raucous, low murmur. When you get up top, you can then pick up different voices and words. Trying to focus on a dragon egg. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Self guidance beforehand. Is it too late to do that?
The saving throw guidance is skills.
Yeah. I forget which one works on saving throws, but guidance does not.
Resistance, that's the one you need for saving throws.
Rukook got a 10.
All right. You do pick up several comments about Dragon Egg. You think maybe you even hear yourself or one of your party members saying it at one point in time, but nothing useful. And you take 5 psychic damage. It is too much for your brain.
Wondering if there's something we can do with something we could do in for terms of like teamwork for this is just like sharing the psychic load or helping each other to focus, or if this is like if that's just going to be amplified by however many people are trying to do it at the same time.
Everybody does have inspiration. You can use those to re-roll if you want, or roll with advantage if you do so beforehand.
I can take a shot. I've got 14 wisdom. I don't know how much continuing to roll is gonna do anything.
Yeah, I mean, we still don't know what we actually need. Better than me. So with the 2024 version of my character sheet, I do just have the ability to succeed a wisdom saving throw once per short rest with Mage Slayer, so I could just use that.
I think a bless will help, won't it?
Yes, that gives
Bless
a
will,
bonus
yes.
Okay. Let's get everybody up who wants to try again.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll get
bless.
over.
I think I can get 3 of us with bless, right? Let me read the spell. Yeah, 3 of us.
I will give you this for free. The Mage Slayer ability, just succeeding on the saving throw will prevent the damage. There's a tier in actually to get anything useful though.
Ah, okay. Okay, all right. Well, we got the blessing up. Let's try all going up together and trying to focus together and see if we can get some results that way.
Our friendship.
Let's see. I need
Yes,
to
the
keep
power of friendship.
track of Obzam's once, Rukook's once.
Yep. I'll try again if nobody else wants to make up a third for the blessing.
I can try. At
Yep,
14
I'm
wisdom.
I've got a
Okay, go ahead.
+1, so
All right. So who are you hitting with Bless then?
I think it was Jezelle, Obzam, and Rukook who were heading up. So.
Yes. I thought I thought it was Obzam. I don't remember the names of the characters here. Sarah? No. Obzam. Oh fuck! I'm spacing.
Present is Obzam, Jezelle, and Zahndohr. Valas is not here.
Oh, okay. So everybody but Rukook for this then, if everybody else wants to try.
Well, is Zahndohr going to be attempting this, or is he staying out of it?
If Xander doesn't, then Rukook will go.
So I have a +1 and no proficiency in wisdom saves,
Yep.
which is why I was kind of like, this is clearly not a task for me.
Okay, Rukook will try then.
Unless you're somehow worse than that, but I doubt it.
All right, so
I'm worse, but I have more hit points, so give it a shot.
each of you tell me what you want to. What is your wisdom bonus for Obzam?
0.
Okay. What is Jezelle's wisdom bonus?
2.
And Rukook's is 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. Everybody tell me what they're focusing on. Or trying to focus on.
Dragon egg.
Dragon egg.
Dragon egg.
Okay. Obzam, you do not even have to roll. You don't get anything.
Okay.
Rukook and Jezelle both give me a roll. Wisdom save with your d4.
There you go. That'll do it.
And 3 to mine.
Is a 28 good enough? Hope so.
Cannot process. Because my character has a different type of character sheet, does that mean that I need to remake my character sheet?
Which one are you trying to roll from?
The one in journal, I think. Right under the PC token. Or like under days traveled.
Okay. Let me try. Alright, both of them are supposed to work on this table. Let me see what I can do.
I can just do it manually for now, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a 22. Oh, I guess it's technically 24. I get a wisdom bonus for that as well.
Yeah, I have both sheets enabled, so they should both work. I guess as you have time, modify the second one.
I mean, I have to make a 2024 version anyways, so this is probably just extra.
I think I started one for you. So there's one in there that has hit points and looks like it has attributes as well.
Oh, is that what this one is? Gotcha.
But it doesn't have all of the other details. Alright, so both of
Try
you
this.
focus on Dragon Egg.
Oh, here we go. It's just because it's on this sheet. Okay.
You, both of you manage to get because you succeeded and you succeeded well enough, you get to ask a question involving the Dragon Egg. So let's start with Rukook. What is your question?
Let's see here. Is it a simple question like a yes no, or how complex can the question be?
It doesn't have to be a yes no, but it has to be something that conversation would answer. Right, if it's too complex that it's nothing that anybody would reasonably talk about. So something that could be gleaned from snippets of conversation between different people.
What did the Grey Ghost do with the Dragon Egg?
You get different snippets. It seems that the Dragon Egg is supposed to hatch Thembashad's replacement. They have Wormsmith serves so many years before they are slain and replaced. So the conversations you get about the reasoning is that they want to make sure that there is a replacement and one that they can influence during the hatching and raising of. And Jezelle, what is Giselle's question?
Okay. I ask her where the location of the egg is.
You hear different snippets of conversation about an obelisk, not necessarily a hidden chamber, but a protected chamber. You hear something about sneaking up past the lake carefully.
Okay. Obelisk, lake.
Yeah, carefully sneak up past.
Wait, up
lake.
past the lake? What is up past the lake? Like, is there a cliff around the lake or something?
Perhaps you'll find out more when you see a lake.
Okay. Fair enough. I guess I was thinking of the lake that's right by, not Fembershad, one of the other ones, the dwarf town that we're currently in. Maybe it's a different lake.
And at that point, after a few minutes, you guys can try again if you wish.
What other questions are we looking for? Because I feel like we got pretty good rolls for those questions. We're probably not going to get much better.
I relate to the other things I've heard. That apparently the Grey Ghost stole the egg so that they could hatch and replace and train up a next smith under their control. Apparently, Embershard's term, I guess, as smith is like limited in some way, and apparently he is going to be offed, and the replacement will be put in place. And they're trying to, I don't know, have something that he can influence.
Trying to
It
get
seems
the
like a very
the
dangerous
next
business trying to replace a dragon.
trying to get the next president in their pocket.
I don't understand how they like do that against. I mean, like he's ancient, isn't he?
We have any idea how long he's been
I don't think you get that big without getting ancient.
Zahndohr, give me a Arcana check, or let me see what else might work here.
History?
History might work, yes.
$16.
Because of your Githyanki nature and the relationship between dragons and Githyanki, you are aware that at the moment of hatching, wormlings tend to bond with the first creature they see. And there is a long-standing pact between dragons and Githyanki for an exchange of services that dates back beyond time.
Yeah, so I'll let the guys know that, like many lesser beasts, upon hatching or being birthed, there's an imprinting process that's like, this one is okay. This one is clearly my parent, my teacher, my mentor, my person that we should, a person that I should trust.
Well, that explains how they would influence the dragon. But the question is, like, isn't Embershard really, really old though?
Presumably to grow to that size.
I didn't think
We don't
he,
know
like,
how long
died
he's
of old
been,
age or anything. The dragon just kept on getting older and bigger.
but we don't know how long he's been in control or in the position that he is in now.
So maybe this guy with the weird hat is hoping to be could be the one that they're hoping to imprint the new dragon on.
Could be. Could be that they want to use the hatchling as a way to actually control the city, like so many puppet princes and stuff in other cultures.
What's the name of his like title again? The something Smith?
Wormsmith.
Wormsmith.
And also, Zahndohr, you'd probably be fairly certain that Thembishad is only an adult.
Yeah, he can get way bigger. But, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but to become air quotes an adult, isn't that still like hundreds of years?
At 100 years, basically.
Okay.
And then around 800 or so is when they start to become ancient. And then it's anybody's guess.
Yep. Pass it along that he's just out of his angsty teen phase, we might assume. Not that I would know anything about that with my, more evolved culture.
So does anybody want to try again for more info of any sort?
We ask about the hat guy and see if he's.
Cherokee. The issue with Cherokee is I think we know more about him than anyone else, or about his current location than anyone else right now. Like, would anyone be having a conversation about where he is right now?
The snippets of conversation you got don't seem to be happening at the moment, necessarily.
Yeah, so, but if...
Got it.
I mean, I guess maybe he might have had a conversation about where he was going with someone else yesterday or something like that, and that would be helpful, but... Yeah, it'd be kind of neat. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go for a second one, go ahead.
Maybe we could ask about, like, possible relations between a dude with a funny hat and who they might hypothetically be talking or meeting with. Something like that.
Try to figure out where Choki's going next, you're thinking. Sure.
Yeah,
if you
just
want...
who he's
if you want to
talking with.
just try...
Maybe he's part of some gang. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's a messenger for the Great Ghost. We don't know if we've heard that already.
Okay. Do we know his rank?
We don't ever know if they have ranks.
Okay, fair. Could we ask about the Grey Ghost then? Maybe there's just some like common knowledge on the Grey Ghost.
That'd be a good thing. Like, where is like the Grey Ghost headquarters, or who's their leader? Things like that. That could be helpful.
Yeah. Like where have we seen a lot of people from the Grey Ghost coming in and out of, or something like that? How long have the Grey Ghost been here? What do they want? Or I guess what they want's kind of clear, right? They want to take over, but I don't know. Maybe they have some other subplot.
I don't know. They're probably some ancient secret society or something.
Yeah. I mean, they want to replace Thembershot with a dragon egg, but that's going to take like hundreds of years or something.
Yeah, if they're in
so-
the business of, I guess also a good question is how the hell do they plan to kill an adult red dragon in a fortified position? Is that seems challenging. And if they've got like weapons or troops that can accomplish that, it'd be good to know what they're planning to use, so we don't accidentally run headfirst into it.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're kind of delving into something like base here, maybe.
We didn't see anything
You also
like
have
an army, right?
an army. No, the dragon has an entire psionic priestly order.
Unless maybe they plan to use like the city guard to take over and influence them by saying like, I don't know, hey guys,
I mean-
this is Thembershot's new son. He's on vacation or something like that. I don't know.
Well, they
I
have
would
that.
assume they're not planning to tackle a red dragon head on, so they probably have some plan for assassination or poisoning him or something like that. If there's that, that would be valuable information.
Do they know he has true seeing up? Because that would make a lot of assassination attempts kind of difficult, no?
He has true seeing.
I think so. Isn't that something that happened in the negotiation? Am I just imagining that?
Not that I noticed.
It could be that Thembershot might be bound by some kind of ancient magic law thing, where it's like you will rule until the day your successor is blah blah blah, kind of thing.
Oh.
So he might be compelled from that kind of thing.
Making that kind of deal seems crazy, but I guess he might have been both sides planning to game the system.
Yeah, it's like you have served your term. You've been our dragon
Oh,
boss.
like
for-
maybe there's some deity above that's like trying to get their just due for some debt they have from him or something.
Garchukar was the old head priest of the Keepers of the Flame.
Hmm.
Maybe he was the one that Thembershard imprinted on.
Who's Gartukar?
I mean, it could be that
the Drugar priest.
Is he like a lieutenant in the guard or something? Am I just
No,
blanking
he's the
out
head
here?
of the Keepers of the Flame.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
He gave us the badges.
got it.
it could be that Thembershard is supposed to be the one that the hatchling imprints on, so that they can spend the next 100 or so years teaching.
That was probably Thembershot's plan.
Teaching the hatchling how to rule, or whatever he does.
I mean, I'm just throwing this out there, but we could try to have it imprint on us. You know,
Githyanki's eyes light up.
I don't think
I've
you
already got
want
it
to think about
selected.
the feeding bills that a
oh, that's
dragon
true.
will.
All right. I mean, if you want to ask any question, if either of you want to like ask any questions about like Grey Ghost's base of operations or their leader or how they're planning to dispose of Thembershot, I think those would all be good
let's
things to
try
ask.
for
if you
Grey
want to try
Ghost
that.
leader. It's sort of a long shot, but like, who knows, right? I'll go ahead and take a shot.
All right. Give me another wisdom saving throw. I'll say
Oh.
bless is still up.
I clicked a bunch of times. What the heck?
Well, two of them.
I think it's the 15. I think the 22 is from earlier. I don't know.
Well, you
exact-
got. I see two 22s in a row and two 15s in a row.
But I think it's
somehow.
copying it somehow. I don't know. Anyways.
I think if
Well,
somebody
neither of those include bless.
if somebody else try again, I'll try again. But I want to
Here we
listen
go.
to information
Okay, so
about.
17, I guess. Decent.
What were you saying?
I wanted to try to listen for information about. I think his name is Rahud. Is it? I think the two-headed stone speaker. No, the
Oh,
stone speaker was for Dune.
Dorhoon was the apprentice to Stonespeaker Hargrim. I don't know if we ever found out the name of the two-headed giant, the one who was suffering from that.
Your notes are better than mine.
let me. First, we were going with Grey Ghost leadership, was it?
Yes.
You get bits of conversation about the obelisk must be completed, and somebody giving orders about fetch us bits of the obelisk because it was shattered, and then something like, wow, did you see that? Just bringing it back into contact with it, and it absorbs right into it and regenerates. You get the name Plinky.
Okay, that's a name to have gotten. I guess I
Obelisk.
don't think it's a name we've heard before. Yeah.
Obelisk must be completed. Something absorbed and regenerates, and then Plinky, and then up the lake from the earlier question.
Yeah, and it's sounding like their main base is probably wherever the dragon egg is being kept, which makes sense, but now we just need to figure out where the obelisk is by checking near the lake.
Just gotta find the lake.
Or we could find what's his name, Droki, and then just, make him take us there.
Yeah, that works too.
Alright, and then Rukook was going to try again for Rahood, right? The two-headed giant.
Yeah.
Give me your save plus bless. Nothing's rolling.
Rukook, I think, right?
Yeah. Did you crash? Oh, there it goes.
Sorry, I'm trying to. No, I'm
Oh,
trying
that's
to
you.
modify my saving throws. Here we go.
Ah, okay. Well, that explains it.
I think he crashed.
Oh,
or
he's
something.
not in Discord.
Yeah, he just got left the call, so I'm guessing he computer needs to be restarted or something like that. All right.
Alright, I will give him that info when he comes back, but during this last stage, you guys start to hear some screaming.
Like Screaming where we are, or
like-
screaming through the?
Nope, through this little tunnel seems to be coming down there.
Okay, yeah, probably time to go see what's going on.
It seems to be terrified or panicked, screaming.
All right, well, I'm going to be heading that direction to see what's going on.
Good. I'll follow along.
All right, there are more mushrooms because this tunnel is too small to fit in your normal states.
Time to become small.
Time
Slip
to
on
become
through.
small again. And finding out that one of the reasons why Droki can stay ahead of you is because he shrinks down to tiny and he can just run right through these darn things without having to squeeze and move slowly.
He's done this before.
He has done this before. I am going to... move you guys up. Once I move the party token over there, I will then bring your individual tokens over.
Oh, you're back? Can't hear you if you're talking. No.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah. As soon as I dialed it, my laptop's Discord suddenly started rebooting. I'm now on my phone. I'll switch back so I can get it to work. I got a 19 total. And I need to get my laptop back up and going.
Can you hear for
All
now,
right,
though?
good luck.
Yeah, I can hear now on my phone. It's an awkward push-to-talk interface.
Okay. What you got from that was, it sounds like you hear the conversation when Dorhun introduced himself to you and told you about the giant's name being Rahud. You then get conversation between Dorhun and somebody else, basically saying they don't know what they can do for him yet. They're still working on it. They can thankfully keep him asleep and unharmed until they try to figure more out. And then there's periodic, how is he doing? Is he still well? We have, no progress, stuff like that.
Okay.
You also get a little bit of contextual panicked. Of the moment that it happened, the head seemed to spontaneously grow rather suddenly. Not exactly sure when, and then he went mad because of that and started rampaging. Alright, so you heard the screaming, you guys shrank down with the aid of mushrooms, we're squeezing through the tunnels. You get over to this side, coming out of the tunnels, to see 1 Droki. Surrounded by and seemingly harassed and attacked by 3 vaguely humanoid, shadowy shapes.
Okay. Like intangible, or I guess we'll find
Possibly
out.
intangible?
Well, easy way to check is try to tange them and see what happens.
You all have dark vision, so you see... no, this would be dim light, so it would be bright as long as it is within your dark vision, and they seem dimly shadowy.
Mhm. Well, you know who hates shadows? Dawnbringer.
Shadows are immune to piercing from non-magical, right? But I have a longbow that's magical. That just gets around that. Do they notice us?
They don't seem to notice you.
We hit the
Well, I mean,
shadows or Droki?
None of them seem to notice you just yet.
Do we try to listen into what's going on first?
I'm just going to go ahead and intervene. But
Because of this situation, I will say they are surprised. I don't necessarily know if I can roll with disadvantage, so I will roll twice and take the lower. Everybody else may roll initiative.
let's see if this character should be just linked to the token properly.
Worked for me. I got a 10.
Well, worked for me. I got a 4. Let's see. Yeah, fuck. 60 feet. All right.
A 9. Oh, it's not adding my character token in yet.
I see that. Did you select your token before you rolled?
Oh, maybe that'll do it. Okay. Well, can we edit that to a 9? See.
I'm going to roll Rukook. If I can figure out where initiative is, there it is. Rukook is first.
He'll run up behind one of them, and if we can get two of them, he'll hit him with a thunder wave.
Well, I think this round's just going to be running about 60 feet out, 50 feet out right now. So.
Yeah. I don't know what the range on Thunder Wave is.
15-foot cube originating with you. So.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
So
Okay,
got,
so can I hit two of them with the javelin? So a lightning bolt. Gonna line them up that way.
There's a visual line going through over. Not from here, but if you move over a little bit.
Yeah, if you move to like that square. That square.
Right now.
Dwarves move 30. You don't have to move 30, but you can.
25.
Okay. So, Javelin of Lightning.
If you can see my roll 20 character sheet, it's right at the top of the actions.
Let's see, you gotta pick a target. And then each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a saving throw. Okay. Alright, so let me do the saving throw for that one first. DC 13 Dex save. Were you going to maximize the damage?
No.
Alright. He makes a saving throw. Do I need to roll the damage for you?
Yep. I'm logging in again, but it's taking my time. I have to do this on my tablet now.
Alright, so 18, it takes half. And then the attack roll on the other one. The other one does hit, so it hits the one in the back. $19. All right. The javelin turns into a bolt of lightning, slashes through the one, returns to a javelin in time to hit the other one there. And now that you've thrown this javelin a few times, you get the sense that speaking the activation command word again will do something else. Does not take an action, and upon doing so, it returns to your hand.
I don't need to be weapon bonded to it
Very nice.
anymore. That's nice.
All right, the Shadow Demons. They are going to... They don't have the range to get to you guys yet. They are going to dart in and attack Droki. One of them seems to hit Droki. What in the heck?
Excuse me.
Oh, I see. How does this roll? Okay. It left off a weird line here, and I don't know if it's treating it
And I can roll
it's
stuff
supposed to
on
be there.
roll 20 on gun, but it doesn't communicate between the two though. No add-on. Anyway, okay.
It's not there. All right, we'll go on to the next one. Droki is hurt. Zahndohr, you are up.
Yeah, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'll just double move to catch up to my compatriot here. So just move and dash, and then that'll probably be my turn.
Let's use the ruler. It's 60 feet. I'll try to shoot the nearest shadow. And let's see. I get 2 attacks. That's a 23.
23 is going to hit.
I get 14 damage.
I need to
I'll
turn off
go ahead
all
and
of these
attack again.
nameplate. They are blocking my stuff. All right, your second one also hits.
And wow, okay, 14 damage again. So 28 damage to the closest shadow. And where's the end turn button? There we go. Is it enter? Oh no, it did it. Okay, cool.
Alright. Well, I'm just going to rush him. And that's my turn.
All right, back up to Rukook.
I don't know how far away, but can I get close enough to make an attack with my Warhammer?
Not yet, no.
What distance is from me? So I can't do like a 25? Really close though.
You can throw your javelin again.
I've only got 1 charge for the lightning though. This means that I can do an attack with it, but I think Let me see here. I know I redid my spells a little while back. Maybe. God. And I just threw away Roll20 tab on my. See, the problem with tablets is that you occasionally brush them the wrong way and boom, everything's messed up. Okay, so trying to find spells here. He's okay. He's more than 30 feet away from me, isn't he? He's like 35, 40.
You can get up to one of them, because I did just check. They did diss the whole 25 feet. Dwarves move 30 now.
Why did they change
So
that?
you could have gotten that.
I have no idea. Okay, well then I'll attack that one up there, closest to me. Uh, 13 to hit.
13 will hit.
For 5 damage. God, that was bad. Yep, 13 and 5.
This is a magical warhammer?
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
the Warhammer?
Yes.
Shit, no, I don't think it is. Yeah, I think it's mundane. Yep, it's a mundane Warhammer.
Okay. Doesn't seem to have as much effect.
Okay. Okay.
The shadow demons now. They have easier targets now. One of them's going to move up and attack Obzam. With a 15, probably not.
Nope.
One of them is going to... yeah, he's going to risk it. He's going to attack Rukook and then dart away. Rukook, 8 probably misses. You may take an opportunity attack as it moves away. It is not in much fear of the Warhammer, so it did not worry about that.
Yeah, I will. But I can't switch to the Javelin, can I? To do that? No. That would be during my action, I think.
You can switch to your Javelin. It is still in a hand, so...
Yeah.
You can drop the Warhammer and stab with the Javelin.
It probably failed. I got a need to hit. I got a 1.
Okay.
Man, I'm rolling a lot of 1s lately.
And then the last one's going to go after Droki again. And then we'll back up out of the way. This is Droki. Droki will take an opportunity attack as it backs away. and miss. On his turn, he is going to try to run. Zahndohr, you're up.
Do we want to keep him from running? Do we want to what do we want to do? Since he is now fleeing. Maybe? Can you guys hear me?
Sorry,
hear
what was that?
Do we want to try and restrain him from running, or do we want to just like deal with these and then give chase?
You guys can get these. I might be able to catch up to him and somehow get him with the longbow shot, but I don't know if that's going to restrain him.
Yeah, not
So
an easy way to knock people unconscious with a longbow, sadly.
So I
mean, if we can take him, that'd be nice. But
yeah, I have Maximilian's Earth and Grass. If I can get within 30 of him, and I could try and grab him that way.
good luck getting within 30 of him. He's a fast bugger.
Not wrong. Sorry, apparently I can't zoom in any farther to 2, 3.
It is a very big map. Zahndohr does have a thing to where, though, he can now cast a spell, use a meta magic, and after that, teleport 30 more feet.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what the action economy is on that, because I have to use a meta magic to.
Yeah, after casting the spell, you teleport.
Yeah.
And that does not
So
take
I
the
will,
action.
I will quicken spell a Mind Sliver on. I guess just this on. On him.
Is Mind Sliver a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't see who you were casting it on, though. I was.
I'm sorry. What's his face that we're chasing?
Oh, you're gonna Mind Sliver him. Okay.
I am attempting to reduce his saving throw for the follow-up. I didn't get whoever or whatever that is that you were trying to say.
Well, I was trying to resize his token.
Oh no, I heard what sounded like somebody queuing up.
So sorry. Did you just hear me blow my nose?
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
I thought I was muted. So sorry. My
You're good.
deepest apologies.
I couldn't understand what it was, so don't even worry about it.
What does he need to roll for the Mind Sliver?
16.
Int?
Yes.
He got a 19.
Okay. And then I will regular cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. So he'll need a Strength DC 16.
Not as easy. He got a 5.
Then he will take some damage. Nine damages. I don't know why that says 19. That's not correct at all.
Oh, it added them.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that. But he'll take 9 damage and is restrained.
All right. He screams in frantic terror. Bloody murder, like somebody just poured hot oil on him type of scream.
Yeah, I can't imagine it feels great.
Jezelle.
Okay. I could try to run up and shoot this guy in the ankle, or just continue trying to hit these shadows. I'll just go for the shadows.
The shadows are the threat, I think. If he's restrained, then that's all we care about.
I am gonna move up though, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm gonna be standing in front of people. That's my job.
Sounds good. I will be shooting the people that you stand in front of. Let's go ahead and shoot this one. There. First attack is a 16.
That will hit.
Sweet. 8 damage.
Why did you roll with disadvantage?
That is a good question. I think I must have clicked the little thing that says disadvantage. I think there's something on the new sheet that just sets all the dice.
All right. It takes 8 damage. You gonna shoot again?
28.
That will hit.
Oh, I rolled the same damage roll. Okay.
All right.
Another 8 damage.
Let's see. Bright light, 15 feet radius.
Who needs dark vision when you have the light of the sun? Alright. I'm gonna stab this guy. 16 to hit for 14 radiant damage. Also, is it undead?
No, does not
Alright.
seem to be.
Alright, just asking because I do actually D8 damage if it is. Alright.
And you did 14 radiant damage?
Yep.
It seems to hiss and snarl at you in pain. As there's like a very afterglow of your strike just sizzling through more of it.
Lightsaber versus Shadow Demon, apparently a good favorable matchup. But, still alive. That's a problem. 23 to hit for another 11.
You say still alive.
Well, still existing in this plane of existence, which displeases me.
Not anymore, it's not.
Okay, perfect. Alright, and with that, move up to engage the next one.
Rukook, you are up.
I believe here, and I want a thunder wave to include just the bad guy, the undead. It's a 15-foot cube, so
This one here?
yeah. So I'm gonna be doing it diagonally southwest.
Okay.
Let me roll that. All right. 3. And reload the tab then. What the? Spells? There we go. Start wave. DC is 14, by the way, con save.
It gets an 18.
Okay. So it's saved. So I believe it takes half of 3d8. Roll for me. This is driving me crazy here.
All right, 3d8. I got 18.
9 damage.
It seems to most of the thunder wave itself seems to have less of an effect that you thought it normally would.
Okay.
Alright. And it is their turn now. They are, now that they are facing a very source of bright light, which seems to bother them, and a sword that just sliced through one of its companions, they are going to dash through the walls.
Cowards, all of them.
Yeah, they flee.
Yes.
Understandable. All right. Well, we got our target.
You now have a Droki grasp through these, what are they, tentacles, muttering angrily at you.
No tentacles. Tentacles are evil. Just a big rock hand.
Big rock hand. He is, if you remember the house elf from Sirius's house, how it would mutter under its breath, even if you were right there, and insult you, he is doing that type of thing. Going from, I need to get out of here, what are these fools doing, morons, idiots, they need to die type of thing. But just his ramblings beside that kind of insult seem to have a tinge of madness to them.
Right. Droki, was it?
Joki is late. They will be so angry. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Delays, blocks, procrastinations, obstructions. No time, no rhyme, not mine, no time.
Where is Droki late to?
Need to go. Need to be free.
Perhaps late to the obelisk, could that be it?
He goes on muttering. He does not seem to be answering questions, but more on his own. He is trying to... Oh, by the way, is there a repeated saving throw on the Earthen Grasp?
Yes.
Oh, so I should
Let
move
me
up their
double check
strength
to
and
make sure if it's a freebie or if it's an action. No. It is their action to make a strength roll to try and get out of it.
And what was that DC again?
16.
Okay. He is definitely trying.
Yep, I'm gonna get some rope ready. Start tying it into a little loop so that I can just kind of put it over top of him so that we can have him on a leash.
Yeah, I think that's the play. I think he'll just head to wherever he's going anyway, and we can just use him to get there.
So yeah, he is muttering about you as though if you couldn't hear him or whatever, or he doesn't seem to notice. But yeah, he does not answer you.
Are his mutterings like incoherent, or are they mostly the same thing, or just like?
There is some
Is there any bits of
incoherence.
information we can pick up?
There is some incoherence to it, but it doesn't seem to indicate where he is going or anything like that. No. Other than he's late, they'll be mad.
It definitely could be some kind of cult here we're dealing with.
This might just be Darrow. Here, they're mad, the whole lot of them. Anyway, we should. He's a
This
courier. We should search
tasteful
him to see
race.
what he's carrying. What is he couriering at the moment? Let's see if he's got,
He
like, a
has
message
on
back there.
him. Let's see, where is it? He has his magnificent hat. He has his... Where is his character sheet? He is wearing studded leather.
Not concerned about his mundane equipment, really. Just
He has a satchel, a short sword. A large satchel hangs from his shoulders. He has a short sword in his hand. I showed you his handout before, right?
yes, I'm going to be checking the satchel, see if there's any messages or items or anything that looks like might be the.
Since it's on his shoulder, he is going to like twist as best he can and clutch it to himself
And we are going to tie his hands.
I think that will be an opposed strength.
Sure. Athletics or just opposed strength?
Athletics. So it should be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
There you go, 20. Wow, putting up a fight.
He is putting up a fight. And he is now screaming bloody murder and... Oh, he can't do that. Okay. No. You can get the satchel off of him. And he just now starts wailing as loud as he can. But in the
Oh.
satchel.
Yep.
Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, he has a nice set of boots on too, that seem to be much nicer quality than most of the rags he is wearing.
Probably much more. That would make sense for a courier.
In the satchel seems to be a small coin pouch, a rolled up scroll, 2 potions, a whole bunch of dead spiders and centipedes and beetles and stuff, ranging from recently dead to really crispy on the verge of disintegration.
Oh god, is that what he eats?
There are, it looks like a book of some sort. There is a lump of black metal and a copper tube with looks like 4 pouches kind of tied to and hanging from the copper tube.
I'd like to take a look at what the scroll has on it, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
The scroll seems to have a spell of some sort that I don't think Jezelle can make out.
Can I figure it out?
Yes, you can. It seems to be see invisibility.
Excellent. I'll put that with the others. Just make a fine addition to my collection. All right, and then the lump of metal. Can I tell what that is?
It seems to be black metal. Oddly shaped, not worked at all. Looks like it may have been broken from something or shorn off of something, maybe.
Ah, possibly part of the obelisk that we've heard so much about.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna
Is it a
try
metal
something.
we recognize at all?
Does not seem to
Or
be,
a
no.
substance? Okay. Can we try like a quick little bend test, see if it's possible to chip off a piece or something?
You can.
Like, I don't want to break it that much, I just want to see how durable the metal is.
What are you trying to do to it?
Nothing too crazy for now. I'm kind of just, trying to force it with my hands just to see if it's like gold and gradually moving up from there.
It seems to be harder than that.
Okay.
I
If I like
need...
or something, does it get harder?
Let me adjust something here. Alright, you guys can see this, right?
Oh, aping. Oh, it looks like
There's
a
like a
Yeah, I can see the
door-ish looking
thing.
thing.
Yeah, okay. I need all of you to roll me a perception check.
He is screaming quite loudly.
He is screaming quite loudly.
Can I do something that is perhaps a silly idea while this is
Sure.
happening? I want to try and reach out to him mentally and talk to him in his brain. Just to see what's going on in there.
Do unwilling creatures get any sort of save?
Let me read you the exact thing. As a bonus action, choose one creature I can see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while you are within 4 miles of each other. Telepathic connection lasts for 5 minutes. Up to you if you want to. It's just the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer class feature. So it's not like I'm not doing like detect thoughts or anything like that. This is just like.
Yeah, he will communicate. You get more of the same. He mutters mentally as well. You also get the sense of hatred. He hates you. He refers to your group as surface dwellers. He hates all surface dwellers more than anybody else, but he hates everybody else. He is also rambling in mentally about altering fate by delaying him. This was not meant to happen. He is supposed to be somewhere right now. This is no good.
Okay. I was just curious as to whether or not there was. If there was a difference in what is clearly some form of madness going on here between what was going on in his head and what was coming out of his mouth.
Nah, the madness seems to be there too.
Yeah. It's kooky all the way down.
Yeah. Alright, Jezelle, you notice while you are doing this testing on the metal and stuff and trying to work on it, you glance over and notice that one of those doors is cracked open slightly.
I see if the door's been opened recently.
You don't recall seeing it opened a bit ago.
You know, this might be a good time to read that scroll of sea invisibility. I'm going to go ahead and do that.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so
Oh,
yes,
holy
I'm going to
cow.
go.
Hold on. I somehow moved my table. That was weird. I tried to drag something off of the screen, but it hadn't been set to be able to drag off the screen, so it just shifted my whole table to the side. I think that is one of the new things about putting stuff off of the available workspace or something. Alright, you start to read the see invisibility scroll. I will save you the trouble. Because as you start to read on it, they attack. And upon attacking, they become visible.
Just a little too slow in the draw.
We'll go with on Obzam first.
You want fresh initiative, or you want to just keep it?
I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
And then on, who is the other one? Zahndohr. 14 to hit Zahndohr?
Well, I believe I'm 15.
They
Yeah,
miss, even with advantage for being invisible. Let me give them... ones. Okay, Rukook. During all of this, 2 Duragar just suddenly become visible as they try attacking your party members with war picks. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yep.
Okay, I think I got my network back up and going, but I need a few more seconds before I can take any actions.
Okay, you want me to skip you for now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Droki. Droki's gonna try to escape the tie. Alright, not quite. Zahndohr, you are up.
Man, has it been longer than a minute since the end of the previous encounter?
No.
Have we had the chance to tie up our sort of prisoner?
His wrists are tied. He is trying to escape from that.
Awesome.
But that's
Great.
about it.
I will toss the rope, or assume that the rope is being held by somebody who does not have an 8 in strength like I do.
I'll hang on to it. With one.
Thank you. Thank you. And since it's not been a minute yet, my Maximilian's Earthen Grasp is still up.
Yes, it is.
So I would like to use that to try and grab a hold of the one that just attacked me.
Okay.
So it'll be a strength save of 16.
They are a little better at this than Droki is, but they fail.
So he will take 2d6 damage. Which looks to be 8. I don't know why it adds it together.
Yeah, that is weird.
I don't
Must
like
be a
on
new thing.
I don't know. On D&D Beyond, it throws 4 dice, which is where the 2 different numbers come from. But I don't know why it would need to do that, because it's not like a...
Yeah, because it's an either or, right?
There's no... there's no crit chance because it's not an attack roll. There's no... I guess if they had vulnerability to bludgeoning damage, but...
That just doubles your roll. It doesn't... Huh.
Yeah. I don't have an answer as to why it does that, but...
Is there a two-handed variant for the wielding of it?
It's a spell.
It's a spell.
I don't know why then.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. But that will be my turn. I don't think I want to do anything other. Yeah, no, I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, so they were searching Rookie and found a bunch of stuff on him, and as soon as you began reading the scroll, these guys appeared. They're not the same as were there before, are they? No.
No.
What are they? What do they look like?
These are Durgar.
These are just Drugar. Okay. And they're the white bearded icons?
Dwarfs, yes. Yep.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I'm gonna step up to the closest one and hit it with my Warhammer and throw up a spiritual weapon on the other one. So spiritual weapon will be flanking the other one. So let me, can you put an icon down or something for that? And I'll roll it.
See, do I have a weapon? Alright, which one were you moving up to, the one next to Obzam?
Yeah, I was just about to move my token.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Okay, those are the two attacks. The spiritual weapon got a 13 to hit for 8 points of damage. My main attack got 9 to hit for 8 points of damage.
Alright, neither of them hit. Alright, Jezelle.
Mm-mm. Let's move. I'm gonna shoot the one that is right there. Does a 24 hit
That'll hit.
and for 10 damage?
And that was the one at the bottom?
Yes. Five. Does that hit?
That'll hit.
24 already hit. Yeah. And
Sorry,
9.
You passed its AC by too much, so it misses.
Damn. Went right through him and out the other end. I wonder if I should use my action surge.
He is still up. He is bloodied.
Yeah, let's use the action surge. I want to attack him again. I had to note that on my character, but I mean, it's a long rest, so it should be fine. Okay. That's not as good, though. 12?
12 will not hit.
Right. Try again. Got a 20. Oh, that's a crit. Then 8 damage plus
9 damage. However, 9 damage with the third arrow plunking into it, he falls dead.
Okay. That's my turn.
Obzam.
All right. Let's see. Well, that's one. Let's go for two. I'll be using this one-handed since I'm hanging on to Jiroki's rope with the other. There. 23 to hit for 11 damage, and then, assuming he's still up after that, then 14 to hit for 10.
The second strike takes it down.
All right.
Just in time to hear that door shutting again with a loud audible thump.
Where's our prisoner?
Isn't this him right here? Like he's still...
I was just making the dramatic look around for
Oh,
him.
yeah.
As like,
I
shit,
got him.
we're supposed to be holding on to him. Door closed. All right, where's he at? That was my first look instead of, oh god, what's coming through the door?
Fair enough. I've got him. There. They'll be back soon enough with whatever reinforcements they can muster.
You've altered fate. I need to be free. Let me go. Very, very late.
Where do you need to go?
Very, very late. Very late. This'll
Late
never
to
do.
where?
This'll never do.
Wait for what?
I don't think there's much use asking him questions. Oh yes, I still need to check out the I also need to steal his boots, and then I also need to check out this tube with the pouches on it, and then probably need to see what's behind that door. Not necessarily in that order. Alright.
It can't be easy to get boots off of somebody who's struggling.
Well, unless you just knock them out. I don't think questioning him is going to do much. And that would leave us a bit more free to go explore whatever's behind that door. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock him out, pommel the sword, and then figure out what to do from there. Because I don't think talking to him is going to accomplish anything.
Easy enough to do.
Alright.
He was down to 2 hit points.
Alright. With him knocked out, steal the boots, and then let's go check out the door real quick. Are we still small? Yes, we are.
No, I will say that when you came out and regrew is when you notice what was going on. So,
Alright.
otherwise, a lot of damages and attacks would be worse than they were.
Mm-hmm. Just the shadow team just walk up and step on us. So what's this door look like over here?
That door. Which room is that? Okay. Just a large stone door.
Stone, okay. Like, has a lock, or is this just push it, open it, whatever?
There's no lock on this side, no.
Try pushing on it and see if it opens.
Yeah, try pushing on it. It does not seem to open.
Oh, you got 2 strong doors here. Let's try to force it.
somebody can aid somebody else, and oh, sorry,
Alright.
this is not stone. It is Zerkwood with bands of steel.
Zerkwood. Alright. Alright, well, we'll just try to force it open then. If you're gonna help, if Rukook can help me out, I can get advantage, and then.
Okay, I'll help you out.
And I can roll a 10 with advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, screw this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my handy dandy scroll of knock and blow the door down.
Okay. You hear the clicking of a lock and the clanking of probably a bar of some sort that was on the other side.
Alright. Pull out the lightsaber, push the kick the door open, and see what's going on.
There is a tunnel that leads up and seems to fork.
Alright, well, someone just left down here, so we should probably hurry if we're going to follow. Is this what we want to do, or do we want to go down the other routes here? This seems like the most likely to give us something, so.
I vote we follow.
Alright.
I will note though I am slightly bloodied and missing some actions, so I'm
Okay.
not at full strength.
Got your second wind?
Yes, I think I used one. I don't think I used both. Unless
You were
I only
hurt? Do you
have one
need a
right
heal?
now. Yeah, that would be helpful. I'm not at full.
Here,
I'm gonna-
Neither am I, Question is like how badly are you hurt?
Well, I think it's
Order.
because I got crit by the spiders earlier, so I'm at 26.
Well, I reveal the numbers by looking at you.
I'm gonna point at our prisoner with my thumb, like, do we know that's the direction this guy was going in, or do we want to?
We don't know, but someone just attacked us and then left through this door, so I want to see where they're going.
Okay,
It might
who's
be
gonna
for
carry him then?
reinforcements. I can sling him over one shoulder. He's small. I'm strong. Alright. Yep, I'll sling Droki over one shoulder and start heading down the passage over here.
It's a very funny picture of a. I'm sorry. Was he a small race or is he a medium race?
He is small.
Okay. I just had this funny picture of him being like a medium, like human size, and slung over the shoulder of a dwarf and just like banging his head on the rocks as he walked.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
Okay, Obzam, are you hurt too?
I'll be fine.
I hit everybody, including our prisoner, with paraffin.
Prayer Healing takes 10 minutes to cast, doesn't it?
Normally, yes.
Oh, no, you're right. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, what was I thinking? I didn't. No, I got rid of my cure wounds. Nobody was using it, so I got rid of it. And I put on prayer of healing, and now 10 minutes.
And Prayer Healing is good, but only if you're not under time pressure at the
Drink
moment.
a potion. You have a couple potions. Drink a potion.
Yeah. Got a potion, got a second wind, use whatever you got.
Okay. I'll keep the potion on hand for now, I guess. If I need to, I'll drink.
Alright. Just stand behind me, and you'll be fine. Unless they attack us from behind, as they have several times today.
Yeah. I just need to avoid crits. Be fine.
Alright, We'll head on through then. Try to make some
Okay.
tracks and try to catch up to whoever's going. Oh yes, and also I'm going to read that scroll of sea invisibility before we go. That'll last an hour and should hopefully save us from getting ambushed like that again. We might have to put in effort next time.
Let me move you on over. Slightly better scale map. And all right, let me clear. All right, so there you are. Hold on, you're leaving people behind unless
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going one movement at a time here.
Sure.
Or is everybody else staying back?
No,
I
I'm
don't see
going
reason.
ahead with the group.
What were you
No.
doing with Jokey?
I'm carrying him over my shoulder as we're going.
All
Sword
right.
in one hand, trophy in the other.
All right. I don't know where Jezelle is keeping pace with everybody else.
Just move my character token up like there.
Okay. So now you can all move another segment of motion here.
Sure, let's get a look down these two hallways. And okay,
Alright.
looks like we got a problem.
Yep. At that point,
We got two problems.
we need initiative.
Got it.
Hey, same as last time.
Somebody cast haste on Jezelle.
Yep. I clicked it like twice and it spawns a multitude of different things. Oh, they're big now. Uh-oh. I mean, they have more hit points, or are they just bigger in size?
They are bigger in size. And looks like Jezelle goes first.
Yay. I will be moving here. And do a... Want that hit?
Uh, 15 is going to miss.
Try again. Ooh, 27?
27 will not miss.
That's a relief. That's 11 damage.
You know, them being large makes it much easier to use this choke point here.
They don't get through first. Yeah. What does being large do?
Gives if it works like normal our version of enlarged, then it'll give them advantage on any like strength things, massively increase their carrying capacity, give them like plus 1d4 to damage.
It's not too bad.
Why is that? Alright, he can move up to there. He moves up, and Obzam is the first target there. So he attacks Obzam with a 19.
That would hit if I did not cast the shield spell. I casted the shield spell.
You are casting shield.
Yep.
Alrighty, mark it off. He is going to stay there. Zahndohr, you are up.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to back up so that I'm not about to get fucking killed by the giant dwarf, which sounds weird to say. I don't really have anything interesting to do since it seems like there's a lot of them. Can I tell anything about this guy way in the back?
Not really.
Okay. Let me. Alright, I'm gonna move slightly over this way instead. I have played video games before, since it's telling me that guy is a caster. So I want to be in counterspell range. And then I will mind sliver this front guy. He will need an intelligence saving throw of 16.
Okay. He gets a 1.
Sucks for him. He will take 4 damage and will be minus on his next saving throw if he needs to.
Okay. With the somatic component of shield necessary, I'm going to assume Droki is now dropped to the ground.
Yep.
is Zahndohr Dune.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to hit the button.
All right, others. He is going to move up to there and past his friend's shoulder. He is going to throw a javelin at Obzam.
All right. Nope.
Nope, it is going to miss. And then the other one, he is going to stay there and ready an action. Rukook, you are up.
Rukook casts silence. Centered 20-foot radius, so I think I'll put it. Yeah, I'll center it right there. Hold on. Can you see that?
Yes.
So he's included in 10 foot of it.
And it's a 20-foot radius?
Believe it or not, I have never cast silence as a player before. Oh, 20 foot tall, 20 foot.
20-foot cube?
20-foot cube.
Wait a second here.
A 20-foot cube can still hit all three of them regardless.
No, it's a
No,
20-foot
it's a
radius sphere.
20 foot radius sphere. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I read it right. I'm blind, but not that blind. Okay. And up to 120 foot, so it's well within. Okay. And I can't put up another concentration spell also. Do you need me to paint a circle there?
No, I'm gonna... mark the outer edges.
Okay. And I'm just gonna move a little bit.
Obzam, you are up.
All right. Then I guess I will commit violence on this man who dares to offend me. By that I mean try to kill me. All right. I will stab him. Does 12 hit? Probably not.
12 does not hit.
All right. Second one, 15?
15 does not hit.
15 does not hit. Okay, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use my action search here. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, 20 hits.
All right. And I'll be using the Weapon Mastery effect. Which one is it? The Vex. Give advantage on the next attack, and then stab him again. 27, I assume, also hits for 11 radiant.
Yep.
Alright, and I'll be using that one to apply sap, so he has disadvantage on his next attack against me. And then with my bonus action, I'll go ahead and do a second wind using my ring. Alright.
He falls to the ground and shrunks.
Well, if he's dropping, I'll go ahead and move up into the choke point to press forward. You fools! Dwarves are the strongest there is! By making yourself larger, you've only made yourselves vulnerable.
You've stretched your muscles out. They are no longer tightly compacted.
Alright, this guy... He is going to move, possibly out of sight for some, maybe not. And do something. Jezelle, you're up.
Okay. I feel like the best action here is me just trying to pump damage, so I'm gonna continue doing that. And... okay, actually, wait a second. Hold on. Can I manage to shoot an arrow through the back? Particularly the friendo here?
He is going to have cover.
Alright. I'll just shoot the big one in front then. That's a 28.
That's gonna hit.
And 9 damage. And 12. Oh. One of those hits.
The 12 will not.
That's what I figured. Alright. I am done with my turn.
The dead one attacks from the dead. He is now undead.
Oh boy.
Zahndohr, you're up.
It's unfortunate that that guy has moved into a position where you can't really see him. Are these blue? What's the radius of the spell you
Silence.
threw out? Okay. Unfortunately, they are large, and I cannot get in there in order to do stuff. So I'm going to come up here, and does that give me line of sight on this guy? He shows up on my field of view, which is why I'm curious.
Yeah, the walls for lighting are not... I'm gonna say no.
Okay. That's not, like, we're in a weird, like, choke point, giant dwarves, rocky crags.
Yep. And yeah, the dynamic lighting is inset from the walls, just so you can actually see the walls and make it out. So it kind of adds a little bit more field of vision than it should be.
Then yeah, I will just.
I thought that was crown molding.
I will just mind sliver this guy in the front.
Okay.
Keep doing the thing that I always do.
I just realized I have my runes. I'm gonna look at those really quick. I'll use this.
He is smart.
For a moment. That'll be my turn.
He is going to war pick Obzam.
He is going to try.
Too bad growing did not increase reach.
Yeah. Took that on.
9 is not going to succeed.
It will not.
The other one. The other one's going to ready in action.
Wants to complain but can't.
Rukook, you're up.
I'm gonna move between my friends up over to here. Smacky. That was the damage. Rolled before I rolled it to hit, which is a 27.
So you need to roll another d10?
Yep. Two more points.
He is bloodied.
Get him, cousin.
Obzam, you are up.
I'll get him. 12 will miss. 11 will miss. I will not get him.
He is not got.
All right. Well, next turn we'll see if I can roll above a 3.
Alright. He moves up. Throws something at Rukook.
Catches it.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. 19 is my AC. Oh wait, no, 17. 17.
Let's see here.
Do you throw like a vial or something?
Yeah. We'll say it hits the wall, and on the wall now, dripping down, is a spot of burning alchemist fire. And then he steps back. Jezelle, you're up again.
Okay. So I want to use the Giant's Might ability, but I haven't copied it over yet. It just adds an extra 1d6 damage to a single attack hit. It also turns me into a large creature size. It's a bonus action. other thing is I wanted to see, would it be a good idea to put a darkness spell on their backline, or should I save it for later?
I'm not particularly worried about these guys. Might take us a little while to punch through them, but they're not really throwing out any damage I'm too worried about.
Alright, then I will keep it for later. So that, ooh, crit, nice. Hey, that is 17 to the one in front. Oh no, plus 1d6. 23 to the one in front.
Upon the other one getting out of the way, this one back here hurls a javelin.
Cook catches it.
Alright, at Obzam, 22.
That will hit, and I will allow it to do so.
You want me to use a rune? I can have it hit something else.
Like what else?
See. Oh, it has to be other than the attacker. It would have to be a different creature. I could have it hit the Droki guy.
Nah, I can take the damage. I'm fine.
8
He might
piercing.
still be useful. No, not 8 damage. Alright.
And I have one more attack. An 18 hit. The one in front. Ooh, I'm big now.
18 will hit.
That is 12 damage to the one in front. And that's my turn.
If he says something or shouts, you do not hear it. Zahndohr, you're up.
Okay.
I don't have a reason I wouldn't like 1, 2, 3. Maybe I do have a reason because it doesn't look like I'll be able to squeeze past him. I will. If I scoot up to here, do I have line of sight on this guy?
Yes.
I will mind sliver that guy.
He get a 15?
Not enough. Seven damage. And then I want to use my my telekinetic shove. Gonna make a saving throw, a strength saving throw. The guy in front of me, the big guy.
That guy.
Yep. Would be 16 for his save.
16, alright. He does this with advantage. And succeeds if you combine the rolls.
I will just shove him 5 feet away from me. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. Dead Duragar, live Duragar. He is going to... His mouth goes open and lips start to move, and he's going to run back forward. pulling out his war pick as he does so. And he's going to attack Zahndohr.
Sure.
Because you moved up a 16.
Ouchies.
8 piercing.
Sucks, but I'll take it.
Okay. And
What? Did you skip your lesson in wizard class on standing behind the guy in armor?
I am in armor.
Oh, okay. Well, not enough armor.
Not enough. Have you ever said I have too much armor? Because I've never said that.
Yeah, never in my life.
Rukook,
Okay, well, maybe once in Earth Dawn, but...
God, Earth Dawn, you had too much armor.
Once you stop being able to roll initiative, maybe it's time to take off some of the armor.
Who needs to take actions when you just don't take damage?
21 to hit, 8 points of damage.
Are you moving up to straddle the dead body?
Oh, yes. Sorry. I hadn't moved my character up.
Okay. 21 does hit. Are you done?
And I let my concentration last on the silence.
Okay, so the silence goes away. Obzam, you are up.
Well, okay. Alright, well, that guy's getting the sword. Go, Dawnbringer. 27 for 15 damage. Apply Vex. 22 for 12 more damage. Apply Sap.
Yeah, as you run up, his hands go up. He doesn't seem to say anything because he doesn't necessarily know that the silence has ended.
Okay. Well, in that case, instead of chopping him in half with the lightsaber, I'll just go ahead and blade to the throat and expect him to stand down. If he goes for any weapons, then he's going down.
He does not go for any weapons. There are several vials of alchemist fire on the desk in front of him, but none in his hand. He kind of gulps and...
Well, who are you with?
He seems surprised that he can hear you. Who with? Nobody now. Oh, wait a minute. What do you ask in?
Undercommon.
Yep, he answers in Undercommon. With a glance at his fallen companions.
Not with the Grey Ghosts?
He doesn't seem to react to that. How good is Obzam's insight?
Obzam glances to his cousin to see if he can detect any lies. Because he knows he's bad at that.
Doesn't speak Undercommon, or isn't listening.
Oh, shit, you don't speak Undercommon. Alright, well, I guess I'll go ahead and roll insight then. 13? Huh?
13.
Not terrible.
Let's see. Yeah, he's not hiding it very well, but that he does seem to be trying to hide any reaction about Grey Ghost.
Right. Let me just be very clear about this. We were just having a chat with our friend out in the out of the hallway, and then we were attacked by a few of your fellows. And now you're going to explain why, or else I'm going to have to assume you're with them. And well, we've already reached our our maximum quota of prisoners right now. Glancing back to Droki.
I just. What does he do? I just work here, making. He glances at the vials of alchemist fire, and he looks. Actually, no, Droki is not in his field of view. I was waiting for. I think that's who we heard screaming outside. He was supposed to be bringing something.
What do you know about that something? Where was it supposed to go next?
I was supposed to hold it until Plinky called for it.
Plinky, where's he?
He seems to be considering. It's not here, but further in the Whirlstone tunnels. Let me give a brief description here. So this room is clean and orderly. There are 2 levels. This here to the right descends. It's 10 feet below this level here. And up here looks like a fully furnished laboratory. The lower level seems to have 2 bunk beds. And there is a wall on the lower level down here has a door, a closed door. There are also it looks like 2 small chests at the foot of one of the bunk beds down there. The door looks to be barred on this side of the door itself, so to keep anything from coming in. There are also around dwarf height, a sliding lever plank piece of wood in the door.
Right. So he's somewhere down there.
No.
So what did you
Nothing.
say about this? Or he...
I was describing the door. No,
Okay,
nothing.
okay.
Nothing in here except my laboratory and the garden.
All right, but you're expecting someone to come to pick it up. Is that right?
Yes.
When? How soon?
I am just to hold it until somebody comes.
I'll go ahead and relay this information in regular common to the rest of the group.
Can I ask you to ask him a question in some form of, do you have any method of communication with some of the other parts of your group? Relaying information to them?
Do you have any way to do you have any way to get in contact with them, or do you have to just wait for them to contact you?
We can send messengers.
And where would they go? Do you know where the obelisk is?
I have never been there. I know that it is further in. That's all I know.
All right, yeah. I'll relay that back. Chances are we just killed the people who might have known where to go.
Damn.
But they probably wouldn't have given us answers anyway, what with psychic death cult and all.
Okay. We either go further in, or we try to wait long enough for someone to show up here.
Yeah. I'm thinking probably further in, just because these
Yeah.
guys can turn invisible. They're probably just invisible while they're traveling around delivering messages, and that would mean that the only way we'd know about them is if we hadn't seen visibility up, which will only last for another hour.
That, and we don't know if they don't have some other way of tracking what's going on, and that could be bad if they send an advance party. That's probably not likely, but you never know.
We should search the furniture here and see if there's anything under it or hidden or like under mattresses or something like that. We should
Yeah,
go there.
go ahead while we're questioning this guy.
Okay. Cook goes and begins searching.
All right, you start searching. There is a whole lot of stuff that seems to be, it's going to need some time to make sense of everything. The quick, obvious stuff you find. In the chests is easy to find. There are what looks like 5 vials of acid, 2 flasks of alchemist fire. There's also 2 more flasks of alchemist fire up here on the desk. There is also in the chests 5 potion vials. Looks like 2 seem to be of the same thing, and then the other 3 each look different from the rest. On the desk is a holy symbol of Ladugur, made of mithril, which seems to be, it matches the holy symbol that the Keepers of Flame gave you. And then there's also torn strips of parchment with Dwarvish scrawled all over them and other stuff. And then the rest depends on how long are you going to spend here.
Give it another 10 minutes, maybe?
Sure, I
Or
can
do we
go
not
ahead.
want to
And,
risk it?
I
I
mean,
can, like,
I was
stand
gonna
guard
risk it.
just in case.
All right, I'll go start searching through everything, trying to piece together the notes and different things like that. See if I can track down any information about the obelisk, about the dragon, and the general plot going on here.
All
And that
right.
would be a good time to do that prayer then. So I'll cast the prayer.
Ah, yeah.
All right. You're casting prayer. Then Obzam, I need an investigation check.
Investigation.
I will help him out and give him advantage.
All right, I will take that gladly. 19.
It looks like the strips of parchment with the dwarvish scrawled on them. I also need an arcana check.
Right. Can I also get assistance with this, or is that?
If somebody speaks dwarvish.
I don't remember what I speak.
Well, it looks like I get a 12 regardless, so.
Okay. You can't make out what the formulas seem to be, but they do seem to be formulas of some sort. It lists different ingredients and different amounts and such of like that. However, while you are also investigating the desk, you find a hidden compartment. There is like a small hidden drawer within the drawer, and inside seems to be a letter written on lizard hide. It is written in Dwarvish. It says, I don't need your poison anymore. I'll deal with worse Salt Baron myself. Bring me an elf blade, one with the swirlies carved on the steel, and I'll forget you failed me. And I don't want to see any of your goons near my post. The captain is poking around, and I could use a scapegoat. Gorglak.
Where's Salt Baron? And Gorglak. I don't think we've heard either of those names. They don't sound familiar.
That sounds like the priest name.
Is that the priest's name?
Does to mention those elf daggers, does that sound like the daggers of venom that we had before?
No, Garchukar was the priest name. So I haven't heard either of those names. Okay.
Jack or Fenna, I think we got much earlier.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Cool. Well, hang on to that information for later. I'll read it out to everyone, of course, and then otherwise hang on to all the various notes, which I'm assuming are recipes for alchemist fire and some things like that. And then I guess and then behind this door, has anyone checked that yet?
No, nobody's checked it yet.
Alright.
Didn't you say there was like a lever sticking out of it?
It's like a sliding panel. So you can look out.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll take a look out there.
Outside the room seems to be a blank. Here, let me just do this.
See, like, 30 millimeters.
There's a 5, 10, 25 by 25-ish looking room with... There is an iron ladder that climbs, looks up towards the ceiling.
I'm gonna ask the alchemist, where does this lead?
To the docks.
Docks. Right, that would make sense. Alright. We should probably head up there just to see where it comes out on the surface so we can make our way back down here from the city if we need to. An idea of where this is. I'm assuming this is just like a hidden entrance somewhere in the city. And then probably go looking for the obelisk somewhere down here. Anyone have any variations on that or other things they want to do?
No, I think that sounds
Seems like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
Do we want to continue to bring our guy, or do we want to leave him tied up here somewhere?
Hiroki, actually, I guess we can check this exit to the docks. Like, I don't remember how close the docks are to like the Keepers of the Flame, but if we could just hand him over to some of the guards or something like that, and they can make him their problem. They might have better methods for interrogating Darrow somewhere in the city.
And we can, like, I don't know, tie a rope to his neck and see where he leads us.
That is also an option. We could just, leave his legs untethered and just bind his arms and golem this. See where he ends up. Yeah, sure. Let's try that,
By
actually.
the way, everybody got 20 back, including Droki.
20 HPs?
Yep. Prayer of Healing is...
That's good to know. That's a lot of healing.
Prayer of Healing is very effective healing. Oh, you guys have level 3 slot.
Okay, I'm full now.
Here, I was hoping for $20.
Alright.
Droki wakes up. Okay, so you're not going to climb the ladder?
Yeah, I think we should. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. But...
Sure. Climb ladder real quick, see what's at the top.
Okay.
Okay.
Rukook will climb the ladder.
The ladder goes 60 feet up to the ceiling, and once you get up there, there is a narrow spiraling tunnel. And we're probably going to have to end there because it takes a while to get where you're going, and going alone, something's going to happen.
Well, I mean, if it's more than like a 50, 60-foot tunnel.
Oh yeah, it's more than that.
I would probably come back and go, whoa, we got a tunnel goes a ways here. Maybe we should check this out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably go as a group there.
Yeah, because I would be like looking through that and seeing if I have to like go very far to go. Yeah.
So we'll end it there for the night.
Good shit.
Everybody
We
gets
still
3
reduce.
experience points. Oh wait, this isn't Hunter.
1 point of conviction.
Let's see, what else you guys... I don't think there was any other treasure. A quick look around, I will give you this, in the other room.
We have anyone in the ritual cast detect magic?
I do have a ritual to detect magic.
So we could use that in while the interrogating and searching going on. I can't ritual cast because I'm sorcerer.
If you're updating to 2024, then everyone can ritual cast.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they stopped making ritual cast its own feature, and just if you know the spell, you can ritual cast it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know I was supposed to pick some additional spells because I get more, but
Yeah.
I'm lazy.
The other room, there is a fungi pit. It's 5 feet
Fungi
deep.
pit.
It's filled with various kinds of fungi. Hard to go around. There is a little crack in the east wall. There are some crates here. I'll just slide you guys down so you can see. There is a tank of some sort with a copper pipe that extends 10 feet over the fungi pit. There is a nozzle that seems to be able to be pointed in different directions. The crates are made of zirkwood. They're stacked 5 feet high. Most of them are empty. Some of them seem to have edible fungi in them. Each one of the crates that has the fungi in it is 50 pounds and has the equivalent of a bunch of days of rations.
Have you, where does that little thing in the back come from? What's going on with that?
It's a small tunnel like the ones Droki has been shrinking down and traveling through.
Okay, interesting. Well, that's another thing we could try if we get more of those shrinking mushrooms.
And let's see here.
Oh, somewhere doing that path, probably.
Next game would be on the 13th. I don't know of anything at the moment that would get in my way.
Should be fine. Now that the hurricanes are gone.
Yep.
Sure.
And yeah, if anybody needs help, assistance, making a new sheet with new stuff, let me know.
Alright.
I haven't even seen Twitch. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll see you in
Waving, but